Capricorn, welcome to your April forecast. Let's jump right in and get started with an oracle card. And we are switching things up a bit with our spreads. Let me know if there's a particular spread you would like to see in the comments. We have Electric Eel Spirit. Bring your ideas to life. Ooh, I like that. 24. Bringing your dreams down into reality. That is a good thing. Whoa, here we go. Look at that, Capricorn. Awesome. We got a jumper. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So maybe you already are bringing those ideas to life. It sounds good, as Mario would say. All right. What else have we got for our lovely Cappies? Milk and honey. Ooh, that is nice. All right, now let's see if we can wreck it with some tarot. I'm just kidding. You know how it is. It's like really great up here, and then there's like chaos on the bottom. I don't know. We'll see. But it looks good. But no matter what in life, there's always something going on. So let's see. And do let me know if you have ideas for the Sunday bonus readings. Put that in the comments as well. Questions, topics. That gnat has been pestering me all morning. Get out of here. Oh, come on now. 5 of Wands. All right, so let's hope that this competition, if that's what this is really just within you. You know, 5 of Swords. Oh, come on now. I was kidding, universe. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Yep. Ace of Swords. This is your current energy this row. Woo! There you are, Capricorn. The World. And 8 of Wands. Okay, good, good, good. King of Swords. Yeah, 5, 5, 5. Oh my God. And the Queen of Cups at the very end. Thank you, cards. We're going to get some clarifiers here for this with our Dark Mansion Tarot. And the good thing about this row is it's in the past. You know, you worked through it. Show did. Bam. The Fool. I love the Fool card. Aquarius energy. Magician. Some more Virgo. And 2 of Wands. All right. Let's look at this past energy here. You know, what a combo. I think maybe as you were bringing your ideas to life here, because we do have the Magician here in your recent past, there could have been, I heard pushback, or you probably had to, I'm hearing meander through the details. The 5 of Wands is a card of, can be conflict, chaos. This could be inner turmoil. This could be, you know, if you are competitive in any way, it might just be within yourself, like wanting to do better, you know, thinking you need to do better, something like that. And I think eventually with this, you know, I feel like this turmoil inside, do I do it? Do I do it this way? Do I do it that way? You know, this can be a very paralyzing energy here, Capricorn. But I think in the end, you just said, oh, screw it. I'm doing it. I'm just going to take a leap of faith. Here we go. You know, and I like that because this, I'm almost feeling an indecision here. Do we have a 2 of Swords anywhere? We don't yet, but there was some kind of conflict. I think it was inner turmoil is what I'm getting here. But you finally just said, we're doing it. We're jumping right in. We'll, you know, Queen of Wands, this thing, we will learn as we go. You know, we just got to get started, which I like that. I like that a lot, Capricorn. Some people just get so tied up in the whither twos and why fours, right? Like Bilbo Baggins would say. And so you jumped right into it, right? You just said, hell with it. Oh, excuse me. We're just going to go for it. And, you know, Five of Swords, not my favorite card, a bit more conflict, maybe in this communication, because it is a swords card, you know. Um, this is about communicating what you're, okay, let me get this out. So the Five of Swords can be a win at all costs thing. So I feel like with that, in, thinking about that, I think this was about communicating what you wanted to see happen. What was your end goal? Because this is talking about, a hollow victory. So this is about also another inner conflict I feel here, Capricorn. This is you trying to be honest with yourself, like saying, am I going to have to sacrifice some parts of myself for this win? I feel like you really looked at this energy and really thought about how you wanted to manifest, bringing your ideas to life, because this thoughts in your mind here, and this is the earth energy. This is about combining the two. So I think you really thought long and hard about what this would mean to you. Very thoughtful, Capricorn. How would this affect others around you? Because the other imagery for the Five of Swords is the three people on the battlefield, two have been stabbed in the back, and then we have the one that's, victorious but masked. So I think there was a great consideration here about how your actions manifesting this would affect the people around you. So I usually don't get those kind of messages, but that's what I'm getting here for you, Capricorn. And so also in your recent past, there was this decision here to set off on this. This Ace of Pentacles that the Knight is holding here is that idea that you're wanting to bring to light, that you're wanting to plant here in the physical realm, something you want to grow, nurture. The Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy, but it's also that contemplative energy of really wanting to be precise with the placement of this, because this is Virgo. It's very meticulous and diligent. It wants everything to be exactly right. Even though there is this leap of faith, we're going to do this, we have this decision here crossing it. So I do feel like you did take action on this. I do feel like you either started it, you made a decision, a path here, a direction, and that's good. Because the Knight of Pentacles can really just wander infinitely, I think. And to add this fire to it, even though it's just a decision, it's making up your mind, it's making the decision to do this. That's great. That is a great beginning to something here, Capricorn. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. So let's see your current energy. You've got the Ace of Swords, the World, and the Eight of Wands. You've got air and fire and earth. What a combo. Great for manifestation. No jumpers. That's okay. Well, bam. Knight of Cups. Okay, I like that. I like it. Eight of Cups. Now we got some water coming in. And wow. Okay. Now we got some emotions, your heart coming into this. Because when you have something that you're passionate about and you put your heart into it, oh boy. So we have heart and mind right here. In your current energy, this is clarity. This is being really connected to your higher self and the divine. This is like almost like a lightning rod. And we see that lightning here. This is like a big idea. And it's still, if you look at this, it's in a vice. It's still being imbued with energy, this idea. And what you're putting into this idea, this great idea is what I'm feeling, is your heart, your love, This is a dream. This is that bring your ideas, your dreams to life. So you've got the seed here and this thought, and now, oh, emotions. Because look, it's already, this is ready to be planted and grown into something really beautiful here. So you're really bringing these elements together in a very specific way, Capricorn. This is really something. That's what I'm feeling here. And this is very forward thinking too, thinking about the future and how this is going to work. There's a lot of thought going into this, Capricorn, whatever this is for you, this great idea. It's like the gears are just whirling and twirling in your mind for whatever this is. I feel like you've got a really big goal here. And right in the center, I mean, wow, look at this. This is really, really something here. I think this might be the key, the doorway that opens everything up for you. You've got the World card. This is completion of a cycle, something, finishing something out. And that's being crossed by this Eight of Cups. So I just heard eclipsing, and the Eight of Cups is the card of eclipsing. With this, do look at the lunar eclipse reading I did. Watch your sun, moon, and rising. You're eclipsing something out of your life. You are leaving something behind, an old life, anything that's not satisfying to you, emotionally gratifying. You're done. You're walking away. You're following your bliss because you're going towards this 10 of Cups. Wow. And you're closing out this old cycle completely. You're done. You're moving on. That's why we have the Fooled. All this energy is all kind of, it's in a soup. It's all combined. This is what's going on with you right now. It's not like we have this step and then you got to do this step and this step. It comes kind of all together. This is the energy that is around you right now of finishing this, moving on, new horizons. And look, another 8. You are speeding towards your ultimate happiness, your 10 of Cups. I mean, you're just whammo, going right towards it. And this is not just your happiness. The more you pursue and put your passion into what makes you happy and you share it with others, they're happy too. Have you noticed, like specifically, I'll give an example. When I'm watching someone's channel on YouTube, the more passion and love they have for something, like it's an obsession of theirs, right? When they share that passion with others through their channel, you see it, you can feel it. It's palpable. You can see the excitement and the joy they have talking about that subject, and sharing it with you, doing all this research, enjoying every bit of it. So that's what I feel this is, moving towards the future, very quickly. I mean, this is saying that this happiness is, I mean, it's already around you. You're jumping from the 8 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. That 9 of Cups is in here, that wish fulfillment. Let's not forget that. You are making your own wishes come true with your actions. And I think that's lovely. It is. Oh, yes, that is lovely. All right, so let's see what's going on in your future. Yeah. Let's see if we can get anything else to pop. This, to me, this is a very good reading. Oh, we didn't pull your, whoops, there we go. Look at that. We got some Cancer energy here with the moon. Woo! Too many. All right. This is amazing reading. 5 of Swords. Again, it's showing up again. And in the same row, but now as a crossing energy. And look, oh my. Look at that couple right there. The King and Queen of Cups. Let's get our little bonus cards real quick. I'm not going to forget, but I just want to take a moment to do it. Now, do let me know if you like the spread, if you want me to continue with this, or if you would like to see another. Let me know in the comments below. And let me know what you tend to watch more of, your sun, your moon, or your rising sign, or do you watch all of them? What are they for you? We got 4. Let's just do 5. I don't know why I'm wanting to do 5 for some reason. There we go. And then one of these kajiggers. That makes me think of that lady on Futurama. She called everything a kajigger and a what you call it. Okay. I'm going to get one of these. Oh, bam. Okay. Future energy. I think we have this combo for someone else. So the King of Swords, this is you being very wise, very learned, very educated, but also highly intuitive because we have the moon energy here. But there might be something, some fears bubbling up, something emotional that is coming up to the surface, and something you need to deal with here. I'm kind of feeling a past relationship, something that happened to you way back in the past. It could be very, very old. I think this is something that you've been so busy manifesting and, living your best life and pursuing all this happiness and your milk and honey, right? And hard work, bringing your ideas to life, that there's something here that has gone unnoticed, and it's going to come up to the surface for you to deal with, right? That's what I'm feeling here. You spend a lot of time learning, educating yourself about what it is you want to do. This is you. I don't know how much farther in the future. This feels very mature, but the moon here is exposing something within you that has to be, dealt with to move forward. And there's a reason why. Even though this is in your future energy, I feel like this is past. I feel like this is the thing that's coming up for you with this moon card, this fear. I get a fear of abandonment, a fear of being stabbed in the back. This is that moon card. This is what needs to be dealt with here. I don't know if this is from when you were a child, you felt abandoned, or something like that. That's just what I'm getting, folks. And I think you trusted people that you shouldn't have trusted. And it stinks though if that was a family member, because as a child, oh, kids are so innocent and sweet and so trusting that they, even the crappy parents out there, which I'm not saying you had, but I'm just generalities here. It breaks my heart to see adults who know better but are just toxic, mistreat their babies and their little ones, and not love and cherish them the way they're supposed to be. Sometimes when a parent like that isn't in your life and you do feel abandonment, count your lucky stars that they weren't there, because if they had been there, things would have been a lot worse. So but it still doesn't make it better. It doesn't really make it right, and it never fills that hole, of mistrust and betrayal and abandonment is what I feel here, you guys. This is a tough energy to process, but what spirit wants you to know, if this happened to you, if it's not your story, just leave it for someone else, that love is within you, and it's really necessary for you to look at this and love yourself, that child version of you. Give yourself that love. Give yourself, tell yourself, talk to your young self that was injured, and tell them that they're a good boy, a good girl, and you love them. Give yourself that nurturing and that care that no one else did. That's what has to happen here. That's how you heal this energy. And it does take a while. That's rough, you guys. That's just for some of you. But look, I think the reason why this is coming up is because there is someone coming here, Capricorn. This is a divine and beautiful connection. It doesn't have to be romantic, but this is someone who really will love you, because these two are very emotionally mature. Whether or not they've been mistreated in the past, that whatever has happened to them, they have healed it. They have done that deep dive with the moon. They have turned anything that was difficult, abrasive, hurtful, they've turned it into pearls of wisdom that they now wear as, a mark of courage and love for themselves. This is a divine counterpart, whether romantic or not. This is someone who truly and genuinely cares for you. And that's why it's important to deal with this, this energy here. It's to allow this in. Yeah, and you'll know a genuine person, trust your intuition. If you get any red flags, that's not them, right? I mean, we should know that. We don't always, but this is really beautiful energy coming towards you, Capricorn, if you can allow it. This has to be dealt with before this comes. It really should, because we don't want trauma bonding here. This is just fresh, moving forward, forward thinking. This is done, right? You deserve love and care and affection. That's what that's saying. And you got to have it for yourself. Treat yourself as you want other people to treat you. Yep, we've heard it a lot. Goddess. There we go. Look at that. Healing feminine energy. Really love yourself deep down. Take that inner child that you have, or young adult, teen, whatever it is that was wounded, and love the heck out of them. Visualize it in your mind, like before bed. Looky there. You got the Two of Wands here. You got the Lovers here. There are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Because the Lovers is about a choice, right? So I think you've already made your choice here, but, there could be another choice coming in. And so you have to make the choice to heal, right? In order to have this. The real deal, the real thing. Right. Someone is working against you behind your back. I think it's this energy here. But I don't know. Base. Secret admirer. Victory right here. Victory in some endeavor. That's it. That's the victory we want. Heartache over what you no longer have. That's part of this right here. These fears that you will. This person's going to bring it out of you. I'm going to tell you. Purse. Pay attention to your finances. That's just a side message there. So, but this person, it's there. I feel like they're going to bring this up because you can feel that interest in them. You can feel that a potential attachment, and it brings up this past that was unhealed, that has to be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? All right, Capricorn, those are your messages for your April forecast. I really do hope this works out for you. And thanks for watching. We will see you next time. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you. I just wanted to shout out and say thank you to all my subscribers, new ones, old ones. Just a quick update. I am getting another project in. I know that's why a lot of you are here. It is coming. The dust is finally settling. So yeah, that's going to happen. And we're still doing our 1,000 subs giveaway. And I need your help though. YouTube algorithms, everybody talks about it, but it is a thing. And the more you like, the more you comment, the more it tells YouTube that this is the kind of content that people want to see. And so that helps put my channel out there to more people. And there we go. Then As Martha Stewart says, that's a good thing. And so we need more of that. I would like your comments just um, to know what you're into. You want to let me know what you'd like to see me make in the crafting portion of this channel, or what I would like is your comments on the Saturday videos. What questions do you have for me tarot wise? What do you want to know? And I really want to open up that dialogue with you guys. It helps the channel and it just helps me be a better service to you. So, yeah, that's kind of it in a nutshell for now. So, thanks for hanging in there, you guys. I appreciate every single one of you, and we'll see you next time.